Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Koro More Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Koro More Toma bina ke doyalu jagat samsare Patita pavana hetu Tavayavatara Mosama patita Prabhu Napai beara Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa balokana koro ami bado dukhi Daya koro sitapati Advaita Gosa Daya Koro Sitapati Advaita Gosa Tava kripa bale pai Chaitanya Nita Tava kripa bale pai Chaitanya Nita Aha Swarup Sanatana Rupa Raghunatha Bhatta Joga Shri Jivaha Prabhu Lokanatha দয়া করো শ্রী আচার্য প্রভু শ্রীনিবাস। রামচন্দ্র সঙ্গমগে নরোত্তম দাস। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে। Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Vaishnava Thakur Jaya Vaishnava Thakur Vaishnava Thakur Jaya Vaishnava Thakur. Jaya Pancha Tattva Jaya Pancha Tattva Pancha Tattva Jaya Pancha Tattva. Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. श्रील अद्वैताचार्य आविर्भाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की श्री श्री पंचतत्व की श्रील प्रभुपाद की ताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So you want me to touch Bhagavatam or directly speak on Advaita Charya? Okay. So today we are reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 1. Chapter 18. (24 and 25). ekada dhanurudyamya vicharan mrigayam vani mrigananugata shrantaha kshuditas trishito brisham jalashayam achakshanaha pravivesha tam ashramam dadarsha munimasinam shantam mitilalocanam ekada dhanurudyamya vicharan mrigayam vane mrigananugata shrantaha kshuditas trishito brisham jalashayam achakshanaha pravivesha tam ashramam dadarsha munimasinam shantam militalocanam. ekada dhanurudyamya vicharan mrigayam vani mrigananugata shrantaha kshuditas trishito brisham jalashayam achakshanaha veshatam ashramam Trishamunimasinam Shantam Militalocanam. Word to word translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ekada, once upon a time, Dhanuhu, arrows and bow, Udyamya, taking firmly, Vicharan, following, Mrigayam, hunting excursion, Vani, in the forest, Mrigan, stags, Anugataha, while following, Shrantaha, fatigued, Kshuditaha, hungry, Trishitaha, being thirsty, Vrisham, extremely, Jala Ashayam, reservoir of water, Achakshanaha, while searching for, Pravivesha, entered into, Tam, that famous, Ashramam, hermitage of Shamika Rishi, Dadarsha, saw, Munim, the sage, Asinam, seated, Shantam, all silent, Milita, closed, Lochanam, eyes. Translation: once upon a time, Maharaja Pariksit, while engaged in hunting in the forest with bow and arrows, became extremely fatigued, hungry and thirsty while following the stags. While searching for a reservoir of water, he entered the hermitage of the well-known Shamika Rishi and saw the sage sitting silently with closed eyes. Purport: the Supreme Lord is so kind to his pure devotees that in proper time he calls such devotees up to him and thus creates an auspicious circumstance for the devotee. Maharaja Pariksit was a pure devotee of the Lord, and there was no reason for him to become extremely fatigued, hungry, and thirsty, because a devotee of the Lord never becomes perturbed by such bodily demands. But by the desire of the Lord, even such a devotee can become apparently fatigued and thirsty, just to create a situation favorable for his renunciation of worldly activities. One has to give up all attachment for worldly relations before one is able to go back to Godhead. And thus, when a devotee is too much absorbed in worldly affairs, the Lord creates a situation to cause indifference. The Lord never forgets his pure devotee, even though he may be engaged in so-called worldly affairs. Sometimes he creates an awkward situation, and the devotee becomes obliged to renounce all worldly affairs. The devotee can understand by the signal of the Lord, but others take it to be unfavorable and frustrating. Maharaja Pariksit was to become the medium for the revelation of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam by Lord Sri Krishna. As his grandfather Arjuna was the medium for the Bhagavad Gita, had Arjuna not been taken up with an illusion of family affection by the will of the Lord, the Bhagavad Gita would not have been spoken by the Lord himself for the good of all concerned. Similarly, had Maharaj Pariksit not been fatigued, hungry and thirsty at this time, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam would not have been spoken by Srila Sukadeva Goswami, the prime authority of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So this is a prelude to the circumstances under which Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam was spoken for the benefit of all concerned. The prelude therefore begins with the words, once upon a time. Translation with repetition. Once upon a time, Maharaj Pariksit, while engaged in hunting in the forest with bow and arrows, became extremely fatigued, hungry and thirsty while following the stags. While searching for a reservoir of water, he entered the hermitage of the well-known Shamika Rishi and saw the sage sitting silently with closed eyes. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. We welcome you all for today's very auspicious Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam class, and today is also the appearance day of Sri Advaita Acharya. Actually, if Sachinandan Prabhu or any other senior devotee would have given class, it would be very nice, because today is very auspicious day, Advaita Acharya's appearance. But still I dare to serve this Bhagavatam class, so that at least by this glorification of Advaita Acharya and Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, so I can get some special kripa today, so that I can uplift my consciousness. So today this shloka is once upon a time. It starts as Prabhupada writes in the purport. So Pariksit Maharaj's actual scene, he's getting into the actual scenario of his appearance. Pariksit Maharaj, those great devotees, they come to this world for the Loka Kalyana. We come to this world Karmana Deva Netrena Jantur Dehopapattaye. We come to this material world as a reason to enjoy the sufferings and pains due to the karma. Our body is a bad bargain. Our body is a gift given to enjoy karma. So we appear in this world just to suffer and again take the great pain of going through this struggle for material existence. So, but Pariksit Maharaj, you can see, he is born as Vishnurata. He is a staunch devotee like Prahlad Maharaj. His appearance is glorious because he is personally protected by Lord Vishnu. And his disappearance is also glorious. And while disappearing, we can see for the whole world, for the whole humanity, for the upcoming Kali Yuga, that which is going to manifest in the form of, he is becoming the cause for manifesting Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, which is non-different from Krishna. Even though it seems that here it is a reason, there is a cause for him to disappear. But through his disappearance, Krishna is appearing in this world. So this is the greatness of a devotee. Like Pariksit Maharaj, for him, he heard Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam for 7 days continuously without without drinking one drop of water, without sleep. So we can see, obviously, how come he is becoming thirsty? He is going through some bodily demands. For 7 days he could hear Bhagavatam without sleep, without food, without water. How come he is able to feel the bodily demands? So here Prabhupada is writing, this is the will of the Lord. For the pure devotees, whatever they may do, it may appear for us, for the person with material eyes, he may think why this has happened, why he is going to this Rishi's hermitage, and he is asking for water. Here apparently Prabhupada is writing, by the desire of the Lord, even such a devotee can become apparently fatigued and thirsty just to create a situation favorable for his renunciation of worldly activities. So through Pariksit Maharaj, the Lord is teaching, even though one may be a pure devotee, still he has to renounce this material world. Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki jai, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki jai, Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai ki jai. So here we can see that in this first canto, Pandavas retire timely. They are pure devotees, no? For them there is no need for retirement, because wherever they are there. They are with Krishna. But Krishna, because they are in this world as kings, they are leading the world. Yad yad acharati sreshtaha tat yevetaro jana sayad pramanam kuruti lokas tadanuvartati. For the loka, to set an example for the loka, so Pandavas, even though they are considered Pandavas are so great. Narada Muni is glorifying Pandavas. In our house, sometimes some people visit, no? Some people will come and go now and then. Like that, in Pandava's house, who are the visitors are Vidura, Narada Muni. Such great exalted souls are visitors. They come to Pandava's house as visitors. That means how exalted they are. But still they give up this world, renounce this material world. So here Prabhupada is saying this renunciation. See, one has to give up all attachment for worldly relations before one is able to go back to Godhead. Here Prabhupada is saying, one has to give up all attachment. Even though they are Pandavas, still they have given up this worldly kingdom. At last we can find even in Bhagavatam that Yudhishthira walked alone. He never accompanied his brothers also. Because when you accompany brothers, then you will have the feeling that he is my brother, they are there with me, they can give me some protection. Even there is some sort of dependency on them. Even Yudhishthira Maharaj didn't want that. He left and Draupadi left alone. We can see these are all we have read in the earlier. So now Krishna is creating a situation for Pariksit Maharaj so that he can renounce completely and he can become fully dependent on the Lord. At the same time, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam can appear in this world. So this is the cause is to completely, Prabhupada says, if Krishna favors someone, yasyaham anugrihnami, and there is a shloka in Bhagavatam, no? If Krishna gives special mercy, there is special mercy. If someone Krishna glances over him, if he gets special mercy, what Krishna will do is, Krishna will take away dhanam, his aishwarya, his family relatives, everything he will take away. So he will remain alone, he will become alone, so that he can exclusively depend on Krishna. So because anything if we have in this material world, Prabhupada says, even if you have an iota of thought, that if you have some hope that this will protect me, or if you are dependent on even one small thing, we can see in Vrindavan, Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Sanatana Goswami, even they were not staying under one tree for 2 days continuously. Because this tree is mine. The tendency of this material world is to get attached. So to get detached completely, the only situation what Krishna creates is, he will make you helpless. So making you helpless, Prabhupada uses the word forlorn situation. Forlorn, F-O-R-L-O-R-N, forlorn situation. Forlorn means you are completely bereft of everything. Nothing is there. You have no other hope, you have no other shelter except the lotus feet of Krishna. Gati Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasam Sharanam Suhrud Pralavas Pranayastanam Nidanam Bijam Avyay. So this is what here the situation is. Even though these are all superficial reasons, external reasons. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there is external reason and internal reason. For acharyas, for the Lord, anything they do, there is an external reason and internal reason. This is some external reason, Bahya Karan. He became fatigued. Internal reason is different. Internal reason is, Prabhupada is saying in the first line, that in proper time he calls such devotees up to him. When time comes, when Krishna feels Because it is not that only devotees love Krishna. Krishna too loves his devotees. Just like a devotee like Pariksit Maharaj calls up to him means Lord feels okay, now you don't have to come with me. I want to have Leela with you. Krishna is hankering so to get his devotees back so that he can have his pastimes in the spiritual world. So here Prabhupada is saying in the first line, the Supreme Lord is so kind to his pure devotees that in proper time, when everything is set and everything is okay, he calls such devotees up to him and thus creates an auspicious circumstance for the devotee. So for a non-devotee, day by day he is moving towards death. So he is moving towards inauspiciousness. For a devotee who is engaged in devotional service, whose mouth is always engaged in glorifying Hari, hearing Hari's name. So only in Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you see, Chaitanya Bhagavat also, wherever devotees are there only two words will be more sounding, more vibrantly sounding. What is that? Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari. So this is the word. There is a kirtan also, no? Bolo Hari Hari, Mukunda Murari, Rama Krishna Hayagriva. In Lochandas Thakur also there is Hari Hari. Parama Karuna Pahudujana Nitai Gaura Chandra. Bolo Hari Hari, Mukunda Murari. No. What is that? What is that kirtan? No, in that Parama Karuna Pavudujana also there is Hari Hari is there. You open the kirtan. Parama Karuna. Okay, this Hari Hari is very important. Muke bolo Hari Hari. What is that line? Vishaya Chadiya Serase Majiya Muke bolo Hari Hari. So there Hari Hari is there. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born in Navadvip, on the bank of the Ganges, what all the people were chanting? Hari Hari, Hari Hari. Please chant loudly. Hari Hari, Hari Hari. So like that. So this is the hope in Kali Yuga. So this is Bhagavatam. 10 minutes is over. So we'll discuss about Advaitacharya. Advaitacharya ki. So Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. So this Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam. Actually speaking, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains in Chaitanya Charitamrita that these 5 personalities are Panchatattva Atmaka Krishna. That means they are one Krishna actually. There is no difference. The same Krishna, he has manifested into 5 personalities. In that 3 personalities are Prabhu Tattva, 2 personalities are Shakti Tattva. So we say Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam. So who is that Bhakta Rupa in that Panchatattva? Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is the devotee. Lord Krishna in devotee form. So he is Bhakta Rupa. He is Bhakta Avatar. He has manifested Krishna in the devotee form. So you are telling about Srivas. Srivas is not, he is Shakti Tattva. He is Bhakti Shakti. He is manifesting, he is devotee of the Lord, direct devotee of the Lord. He is not something else and he has become a devotee. Narada is a devotee, Srivas Thakur is also a devotee. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is in the mood of a devotee. And Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam. Who is Bhakta Swarupa? A devotee Swarupa, who is having that is Nityananda Prabhu. Lord Chaitanya is in the mood of a devotee. But Bhakta Swarupa, Nityananda, Balram is in the form of a Swarupa. What is the Swarupa of a devotee? To serve. Always to serve. He is in the mood of the servant, serving the Lord. He is Bhakta Swarupa. Bhakta Rupa is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhakta Swarupa is Nityananda Prabhu. And Bhakta Avatar. Who is Bhakta Avatar? Advaita Acharya. That means the avatar, Lord Vishnu avatar. That means the potency of the avatar in the form of a Bhakta. That is Advaita Acharya. So Lord Vishnu in the form of a Bhakta, that is Advaita Acharya. So it's a little philosophical. Still हम अद्वैता आचार्य प्रसन्नता के लिए हम थोड़ा सीखना है. So Lord Vishnu is the avatar शक्ति है. वो अवतार शक्ति का भक्त स्वरूप, भक्त रूप कौन है? तो अद्वैता आचार्य. And Bhaktakyam means manifestation of devotee directly. That is Srivas Thakur. And Bhakta Shakti, Srimati Radharani is known as the Shakti. The Shakti, Hladini Shakti has manifested in the form of a devotee. That is Gadadhar Pandit. So these 5 personalities, they have manifested, as Prabhupada said. So when Krishna tried to when Krishna took away everything from me, I had only 2 hands. I could not hold. Because Krishna was taking everything. His business was a collapse. He tried in 3 different places. Calcutta was Dr. Bose laboratory. Then in Allahabad. Then in Mumbai. He tried at different places. So that was becoming failure. His family life was not economically okay. There was some Prabhupada's, now and then Prabhupada's wife, Radharani Dutt. She is Radharani Dutt. She was now and then going to father-in-law's house, means Prabhupada's father-in-law. Prabhupada would go and bring her because due to lack of proper economics, means economical need was not getting fulfilled. So many imbalances were going on. So Prabhupada was saying in one lecture, so everything Krishna was taking, so I could not hold. So now after coming to the West, started preaching Krishna consciousness. So Prabhupada is saying now Krishna is giving with 10 hands, but I am not able to hold with 2 hands. So he is giving with 10 hands. So many devotees, so many temples, books, preachings, Nagar Sankirtan, Prasadam distribution, Pandal programs, Ratha Yatras, so much of glorification and meeting with all great personalities in the world, meeting scientists, meeting pastors, meeting all the great leaders. Still Krishna was giving him so much. Prabhupada was saying what he was saying. I was not able to hold with 2 hands. So like that, now Krishna can give only with 2 hands. How much Krishna can give? Only with 2 hands. But this Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam, the same Krishna manifesting in 5 personalities, he is giving Krishna Prema with 10 hands. With how many hands? 10 hands he is giving. So 5 personalities means how many hands? 10 hands. Lord Krishna can give only with 2 hands. But as Pancha Tattva they are giving with 10 hands. So from 10 personality, 10 hands, with 10 hands they are distributing Krishna Prema. So this is Pancha Tattva Eka Atma Vastu Nahi Beda Leela Rasa Aswada Korite Vibeda. This is a Chaitanya Charitamrita shloka where it is said, these Pancha Tattva are Eka Atma Vastu Nahi Beda Leela Rasa Aswada Korite Vibeda. Just for the purpose of relishing ras, Leela ras, they have manifested into 5 personalities. So we need to understand we need to understand, according to Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan, what is the identity of Advaita Acharya? What is the identity of Advaita Acharya? Prabhupada explains. Prabhupada gives the example of mother. Prabhupada gives the example of mother. See, mother, she has 2 roles. She does 2 seva. 2 प्रकार की सेवा करता है. One is, she gives space for the child to grow. And the second is, she is the cause for bringing the shape in the body, for giving shape to the body. Mother gives space, at the same time, she is the cause for giving shape to the body. हाँ ना? समझ हो रहे, समझ नहीं हो रहे? हाँ, माँ पेट में जागा भी देता है, वो शिशु होने का, तैयार होने का वो रूप का कारण भी कौन है? माँ ही है. सो श्रील बलदेव विद्याभूषण ये उदाहरण दे रहा है. उसी प्रकार भौतिक प्रकृति है ना, भौतिक प्रकृति, दिस मटेरियल नेचर, she is giving the space for a jiva, because the jiva revolted against the Lord. He wanted to enjoy independent of Krishna. So she is giving the space, at the same time she is giving the bodies also. 84 lakh different varieties of bodies are given by the material nature. Prakriti हमको दे रहा है. We all know that Mahavishnu है ना, the Mahavishnu, the Karanodakashai Vishnu, in his abdomen, there are so many jivas are there. So many jivas are there. So these jivas, we know from Bhagavatam how, we know from Taittiriya Upanishad also, Aikshata means seeing, glancing. Mahavishnu glanced over material nature. Mahavishnu क्या किया? Glanced over material nature, and the material nature is agitated. We hear from Bhagavatam and we hear from Taittiriya Upanishad also about how the universe is, material worlds and universes are created. So we can see Mahavishnu, this material nature is who? Who is this material nature? Who is the personality? Durga. What is the shloka in Brahma Samhita? Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Rekha Chayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga Ichanu Rupam Apiyasya Chacheshta Tesa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. This Srishti Sthiti Laya, these are all happening in this Vibharti Durga. Parantu Mahavishnu cannot glance at Durga. Yes, no? We cannot glance on someone else's wife. Is it correct or wrong? Wrong, no? We should not glance on someone's wife, no? So Mahavishnu will not glance on material nature directly because she is Durga. Then how Mahavishnu will glance? Just like a generator, current generator, the generator, the energy, electric energy is passed through the copper wire. It passes through the copper wire and it goes to different electrical items, fan, light, everything. So that aikshata, that copper wire through which Mahavishnu glances, that is Shiva. So Mahavishnu directly doesn't glance on material nature. So he glances, he takes the form of Shiva, and Shiva, through Shiva, the material nature, the Durga is agitated, and the souls who are in the abdomen of Mahavishnu, they are transferred to the womb of material nature. You're understanding? They are transferred to the womb of material nature. They are given space in the material nature, and they are given different bodies in the material nature for their further advancement. So we need to understand, Chaitanya Charitamrita explains that Shiva, through whom Lord Vishnu is glancing, that Shiva is Advaita Acharya. That Shiva is the form of Advaita Acharya. So now, in the earlier I told he is Mahavishnu Amsh. I told, no? Now I am telling he is Shiva. How to connect this both? For this Chaitanya Charitamrita, again Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, he explains about Krishna has Swayam Rupa, Swayam Bhagavan. Ete Chamsa Kalapumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. That Swayam Bhagavan, he takes two different forms. One is Prabhav Prakash, and another one is Vaibhav Prakash. This Prabhav Prakash is nothing but, what is the expansion from Swayam Bhagavan? What is this Prabhav Prakash is? The Lord expands in the same form and in the same mood. समझ हो रहा है? आप थोड़ा आज दिमाग लगाना ही है कि तो अद्वैताचार्य को कृपा मिलना है तो थोड़ा तत्व समझना है, थोड़ा लीला भी समझेंगे, परंतु लीला की पहला इसको थोड़ा समझना. सो क्या एक्सपेंशन बताया? दो एक्सपेंशन क्या है? प्रभाव प्रकाश और वैभव प्रकाश. सो ये प्रभाव प्रकाश है तो भगवान वो विस्तार होता है, उनका रूप और भाव दोनों एक ही रहता है. There is no change in his form and mood. इसके लिए एग्जाम्पल क्या है? तो कृष्ण ने रासलीला किया. क्या किया? हाँ, कृष्ण कितना लाखों करोड़ों गोपियों के साथ कृष्ण he did rasa dance, no? So for each gopi, Krishna expanded into wherever you see, it is same Krishna. There is no difference. For one gopi, Krishna has expanded one Krishna, and it is all Prabhav Prakash. Same Krishna only. There is no difference in form, there is no difference in mood also, bhav. But how to know in that Rasa Leela? The original Swayam Bhagavan and the others are expansions. How to know? He is with Radha Rani. Swayam Bhagavan Kali किसके साथ है? राधा रानी के साथ है। सो जो कृष्ण से एक्सपैंड हुआ है, अलग अलग कृष्ण हैं, वो राधा रानी से जो एक्सपैंड हुआ अलग अलग गोपी हैं तो उनके साथ कृष्ण नाच रहे। ये प्रभाव प्रकाश। सो इसलिए आप देखेंगे तो ये प्रभाव प्रकाश में और एक अंतर है। क्या है? कृष्ण को वृंदावन में सब लोग कृष्ण के साथ रहना चाहता है। गोपियों का कब उनकी आनंद कब मिलता है तो गोपियों का रात में चंद्रमा उदय होने, तो चंद्र जब प्रकट होता है गोपियों आनंद उठता है। और गोपबाल को कब उनकी सौभाग्य कब है? जब सुबह हो जाएगा, वो लोग गाय को लेके सब 9 लाख गाय जो कृष्ण के घर में है सब लेके जाके कहाँ जाते हैं? वो लोग अलग अलग वन में जाके विहार करके आता है। गोपियों क्या देखता है तो कब रात कब आएगा, शाम कब हो जाएगा। गोपबाल लोग क्या देखता है, क्या वो लोग अपेक्षा करता है कब सुबह हो जाएगा, हम कृष्ण के साथ जाएंगे। सो अभी क्या कर रहा है? अभी गोपबाल सब लोग मिलके वृंदावन में कहाँ जा रहा है तो चंद्र सरोवर के पास जा रहा है। चंद्र सरोवर के पास जाके प्रार्थना कर रहा है। क्या है? आप थोड़ा 1 मिनट लेट उदय हो जाओ, यू जस्ट राइज 1 मिनट लेट। वो लोग चंद्र सरोवर में जाके पूजा पाठ कर रहे हैं। क्या तो 1 मिनट लेट हो गया तो वो लोग कृष्ण के साथ थोड़ा ज्यादा समय रह सकता है। अभी गोपी लोग क्या सोच रहे हैं? क्या है, सूर्य जल्दी आ जाता है, हमको कृष्ण के संग मिलने के लिए मौका नहीं मिल रहा है। वो लोग सूर्य कुंड के पास जाता है, उधर जाके वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? पूजा पाठ कर रहे हैं। कृष्ण कैसे सूर्य भगवान, आप थोड़ा आपका ब्रह्म मुहूर्त को थोड़ा बदल जाओ, थोड़ा 4:30 बजे मत आओ, थोड़ा 5:30 बजे का आ जाओ, थोड़ा हमको ज्यादा समय मिलेगा। ऐसी गोपबाल, ग्वालबाल और गोपियों के बीच में क्या है? बहुत कंपटीशन चल रहा है। परंतु कृष्ण के साथ एक ही चीज है, 24 घंटे कृष्ण के पास रहता है। वो ग्वालबाल से लेने तो भी समय हो, रात में समय हो, रासलीला होने के समय हो, कहां भी कैसे भी हो, वो कौन है? कृष्ण की वंशी वेणु। सो यू कैन सी, सो कृष्ण जब वृंदावन से वापस हो जाके अलग अलग वन में जाके वापस आता है ना, कृष्ण बोलता है, यशोदा मैया कृष्ण को बोलता है, कृष्ण आओ लाल। कृष्ण की व्हाट इज द निकनेम ऑफ कृष्ण? काना। वेयर इट इज? गोकुल रंजन काना। काना, काना इधर आओ, मैं आपको एक चुम्मा देना चाहते। कृष्ण बोलता नहीं नहीं, मैं बहुत थक गया हूं, मैं नहीं दे सकता। कृष्ण यशोदा मैया का इतना गुस्सा आता है, ये क्या है, ये बंसी, ये वेणु जो है, सब समय कृष्ण की चुम्मा पूरा किसको मिल रहा है? बंसी को ही मिल रहा है, हमको नहीं मिल रहा है। इसी वेणु का इतना इतना इंपॉर्टेंस और इतना ग्रेटनेस है। इसलिए वेणुन क्वनंतम अरविंद ललायदाक्षम। सो इसलिए कृष्ण का स्पेशलिटी में एक स्पेशलिटी है वेणु माधुर्य। सो ऐसी ये प्रभाव प्रकाश है। और दूसरा है वैभव प्रकाश। वैभव प्रकाश, ये प्रभाव प्रकाश में क्या है? रूप एक ही रहता है, भाव भी एक ही रहता है। परंतु ये वैभव प्रकाश में क्या है? रूप क्या है? रूप चेंज होता है, रूप चेंज होता है, भाव भी चेंज होता है। सो ये वैभव प्रकाश का एक्सपेंशन कौन है? बलराम जी है। सो बलराम, व्हाट इज द कलर ऑफ बलराम? व्हाइट। सो कृष्ण की रंग क्या है? मेघश्याम है। जस्ट इट इज अबाउट टू रेन, ब्लूइश ब्लैक, इट इज अबाउट टू रेन। सो इसलिए कभी माधवेंद्रपुरी हमारा संप्रदाय की आचार्य माधवेंद्र पुरी जब उन्होंने ये जस्ट दिस रेनी क्लाउड्स, व्हेनेवर ही सीज दिस रेनी क्लाउड्स ही इमीडिएटली चैंट्स कृष्णा 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 कृष्णा, ऐसा मूर्छित हो जाता है। फिर कोई जाके उनका कान में क्या करना है, हरे कृष्ण मंत्र बोलने, तो फिर उठ जाता है। सो हम भी देख रहे हैं, हम कितना बार बारिश आया, कितना बार वो मेघ आया है, हमको देख के क्या आता है, परंतु आचार्य लोग के अंदर की भाव है। सो ऐसी है वैभव प्रकाश में बलराम जी वो सेवक भगवान है। सेव्य भगवान कौन है, कृष्ण। सेवक है तो ही टेक्स द मूड ऑफ ए सर्वेंट and his color is also white. So like that in Vrindavan this Prabhav Prakash and Vaibhav Prakash, Krishna Balram both are there. So Krishna will not step out of Vrindavan, is it not? Krishna will not step out of Vrindavan. Pada ekam na gacchati. Krishna will never step out. So when Krishna expands as Balram and Balram expands as Moola Sankarshan in Mathura and Dwaraka. The same Balram expands as Maha Sankarshan in Vaikuntha. As Moola Sankarshan in Mathura and Dwaraka. As Mahasankarshan in Vaikuntha. So in Vaikuntha में हम जो देखते हैं वो महासंकर्षण है। So कृष्ण बलराम कभी भी वो वृंदावन छोड़ के कभी भी बाहर नहीं जाता है। So कृष्ण की जो भी रूप मथुरा में, नहीं तो हस्तिनापुर में, द्वारका में जो भी लीला किया है, प्रभुपाद बताए वो वासुदेव कृष्ण। इसको बताया है चैतन्य चरितामृत में, बताया वो कौन है, तो असली में वो मूल संकर्षण है। सो वो मूल संकर्षण से कौन आता है, तो महाविष्णु आता है। सो ये महाविष्णु उन्होंने क्या करता है, ये प्रकृति को, भौतिक प्रकृति को he creates this material nature. So Prabhupada says that the potency of महाविष्णु की शक्ति और शिव की कृपा है, दोनों मिलके अद्वैताचार्य है। The potency of Mahavishnu and the compassion of Lord Shiva together form is Advaitacharya. So because when Lord Vishnu महाविष्णु देखना चाहते हैं, वो सीधा नहीं देख सकता है ना, वो महाविष्णु शिवा की रूप में वो उनको क्या करता है, शिवा को माध्यम से दुर्गा को देखता है। सो इसलिए वो महाविष्णु शिवा को जो शक्ति प्रदान करके शिवा के माध्यम से दुर्गा को देखता है, ये शिव दोनों का अंश कहेंगे अद्वैताचार्य। So how, why Lord Shiva is very merciful? So we can see just in Narsimha Leela, in Satya Yuga, Narsimha Leela, when all the demigods were afraid for going nearer to Nrsingadev, that time Lord Shiva went to the Lord. And he mercifully spoke to the Lord. So आप किसके लिए अवतरित हुआ है, अभी वो संहार हो गया, अब तैसे भी आपका थोड़ा क्रोध को शांत करके आप कृपा करो। ऐसी शिवा जाके नरसिंहदेव के प्रार्थना किया। वो प्रहलाद भी फिर वापस आया है, ब्रह्मा जी जाके उन्होंने बोला आप आगे जाओ। So it is the mercy of Lord Shiva that reduced the anger of Lord Nrsingadev in Satya Yuga. In Treta Yuga, the same Lord Shiva came in the form of हनुमान, शिव की अंश है हनुमान, हनुमान के रूप में आके श्री रामचंद्र को सेवा किया है। वो लंका को कृपा किया है। क्या किया? सो रावण ने उनकी पूंछ को, बंदर का पूंछ को क्या किया? हनुमान का पूंछ को आगी लगाए। वो आगी से सोच रहे मैं कैसे सेवा करूं राम को, वो कुछ तो कुछ करना है, राम को सेवा की रूप से होना है। वो क्या किया? लंका को जला दिया। सही से सेवा किया। सो वही शिव वृंदावन में आया है। कैसे आया? गोपेश्वर महादेव का रूप में प्रकट हुआ है। नंदगांव में नंदीश्वर महादेव, ऐसा एक एक वन में एक एक रूप में है ना। गोवर्धन में चक्लेश्वर महादेव। सो नंदीश्वर महादेव उधर नंदगांव में जब कृष्ण जन्म हुआ है, कृष्ण को यशोदा मैया वो क्रैडल क्या कहेंगे, जुलान में डाल के उसको हिला रहा था, वो समय शिव आया। शिव आया कैसे आया? पूरा कपोल, कपोल का ब्रेन सब डाल के पूरा विभूति है, और सांप है वो असली सांप है। ऐसा काली हम देखते ना अभी ड्रामा करने के समय कोई गला में, ऐसा नहीं है, असली सांप है। सो यशोदा मैया सोचा जाओ जाओ जाओ, कौन है? कोई आ गया हमका लाल कन्हैया लाल को, कानों को कोई कुछ परेशान तकलीफ देने के लिए। सो उसको क्या कर दिया? भगा दिया। कृष्ण तुरंत क्या किया? रोने का शुरू किया। कृष्ण को कितना भी हरि हरि बोलो, कुछ भी बोलो, वो रोता नहीं है। क्यों रोता नहीं? वैष्णव को भगा दिया। फिर दूसरे बार आया वो नंदीश्वर महादेव, वो शिव कभी अकेले नहीं आता है ना वो कभी किसके साथ आता है? भूत गण प्रेत के साथ आता है। सो उनकी प्रीचिंग प्रोग्राम बहुत 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 विशेष है। हम उस प्रकार हम नहीं कर सकते। सो ऐसी दूसरे बार आया, फिर उसको भगा दिया। अब कौन है? पूरा वेश, पूरा कोई भूत पकड़ लेगा मेरे बेटा को, ऐसा बोल के वो भगा दिया। फिर कृष्ण फिर रोने का शुरू किया। फिर जो उनकी कुल गुरु कौन है? गर्ग मुनि, उनके साथ जाके ये क्या कृष्ण ऐसे रो रहा है? सो वो गर्ग मुनि बोला देखो कोई वैष्णव कोई आपको घर को आया, लगता है आप कुछ वैष्णव अपराध किया इसलिए कृष्ण रो रहा है। वैष्णव का रूप में कोई नहीं आया है। कोई गला में सांप डाल के, पूरा विभूति डाल के, भस्म लगा के, वो आया है। कैसे नहीं आया है? देखो थोड़ा सोच लो, कोई आया है अपराध किया? वो आप आया है, वो स्वयं शंभु है, आप इसको अपराध क्यों कर रहे? वो बोला। फिर यशोदा मैया आप कब उन्होंने याद दिलाया, वो बोला हाँ हाँ आया है, एक आदमी आया, वो वैष्णव के रूप में नहीं है, वो पूरा अड्डनामालु। అడ్డనామాలు అయితే మాలూమే తెలుగులో అయితే నిలువు నామాలు అడ్డనామాలు. అడ్డనామాలు వేసుకుంటే అడ్డంగా కొట్టుకొని పోతారు అంటారు. ఇది రికార్డింగ్ అవుతుంది. అట్లా నిలువుగా వేస్తే నిలువుగా పోతాం వైకుంఠానికి. సో वो आया है, वो ऐसा वही वैष्णव है, वैष्णवानाम यथाशम. अब उनको अपराध किया. फिर तीसरे बार जब शिव आया है, यशोदा मैया उनको आलोक किया. फिर कृष्ण इतना आनंद से वो हाथ और पैर सब हिलने का शुरू किया. सो फिर यशोदा मैया ने बोला ठीक है, मैं आपको अपराध किया है, आपका अपराध से मेरे को मुक्त कर दीजिए, क्षमा कीजिए. बोले तो बोला है ना, महादेव बोला है ठीक है मैं इधर ही रहूँगा, नंदगांव में नंदीश्वर महादेव का रूप में रहूँगा. हर दिन जब कृष्ण को स्नान करवाते और भोग लगाते, पहला मेरे को वो प्लेट आ जाना है. सो इसलिए आप देखेंगे तो हर दिन भगवान का अभिषेक जल और प्रसाद शिव के पहला बार जो भी सुबह सुबह होता है पहला उनका ही जाता है। शिव को देख के कृष्ण इतना आनंद होता है। सो वही शिव ये कलयुग में कैसे प्रकट हुआ है? अद्वैताचार्य के रूप में प्रकट हुआ है। सो वो महाविष्णु विष्णु तत्व का शक्ति है, परंतु कृपा किसका है? शंभु का। शिव का दया और विष्णु की शक्ति दोनों मिलके अद्वैताचार्य अवतरित हुआ। सो इसलिए अद्वैताचार्य का कहेंगे उसको सदा शिव का अंश और महाविष्णु का अंश, दोनों इस प्रकार मिलित होकर अद्वैताचार्य अवतरित होता है। सो देख लीजिए आप, अद्वैताचार्य को इतना कृपा किया कि तो आज हम गौरनिताय को हम सेवा कर रहे हैं, गौरनिताय मिला है, महाप्रभु अवतरित हुआ है। काली एक ही कारण कौन है? अद्वैताचार्य है। अद्वैताचार्य जब उन्होंने नवद्वीप में देखा है सब लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, ये भक्ति को लेके पैसा कमाने के लिए सब लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? क्रतु कर रहे हैं। हम देखते हैं अभी बहुत बार में सब लोग कर्मकांड करता है। कर्मकांड करने का मुख्य उद्देश्य है कैसे पैसा कमाना है, उसकी उनको हित करने के लिए वो लोग नहीं कर रहे। प्रभुपाद कहता है लोभी, कलयुग में ब्राह्मण लोग लोभी बन गए। क्या बोलते? आपका ये दोष है, वो दोष है, काल सर्प दोष है, वो ये दोष है, आप इधर आओ, ये यज्ञ करो, हवन करो, इसको इतना पैसा देवो। उनकी हित के लिए नहीं करता है, आपने आप पैसा कमाने के लिए उनके ऊपर कुछ तो कुछ डाल के आप ये करो वो करो। ऐसी परिस्थिति हो गया नवद्वीप में। कोई भक्ति निस्वार्थ भाव से भगवान की प्रति क्या है? विश्वक्षेण कथासु यह नोत्पादयेत यदि रतिम श्रमये वही केवलम। आप कुछ भी करे, कृष्ण के प्रति रति नहीं बढ़ाया है तो श्रमये वही केवलम। सो इसलिए अद्वैताचार्य क्या किया? वो सालिग्राम शिला को पूजा किया। किसी से पूजा किया? गंगा जल और तुलसी दल लेके पूजा किया। वो भी ऐसा है, हम अद्वैताचार्य कैसे करता है उस प्रकार हम नहीं कर सकते, हम प्रेम से करना पड़ेगा। परंतु अद्वैताचार्य कैसे किया? हुंकार किया, आ जाओ, अभी अवतरित हो जाओ। नवद्वीप में सब लोग कर्मकांडी बन गई, फलापेक्ष भक्ति हो गई, कोई शुद्ध भक्ति जानते नहीं है, आप आ जाओ। वही अद्वैताचार्य इसके पहले शिव के रूप में वो गंगा को कहां धारण करता था? झट के ऊपर। परंतु वही शिव अभी पानी कहां लेके वो पूजा कर रहे हैं? हाथ में लेके पूजा कर रहे हैं। ऐसा करके करके उन्होंने हुंकार किया, इतना हुंकार किया, भगवान स्वयं अवतरित हुआ। चैतन्य महाप्रभु बता रहे, चैतन्य महाप्रभु क्या बता रहे? अद्वैताचार्य को देख के पहला बार जब अद्वैताचार्य को देख के क्या बोल रहे? अद्वैताचार्य बोल रहे कौन है आप? मैं कहाँ देखा आपको, आप कौन है? फिर चैतन्य महाप्रभु को गुस्सा आ गया। चैतन्य महाप्रभु बोला आप ही मेरे को बुलाया है, आप मेरे को बुला के अभी क्या बोल रहे? आप कौन है? मैं कहाँ देखा आपको? आप इस तरफ यार मेकिंग ड्रामा कर रहे हैं, ऐसा बोल के चैतन्य महाप्रभु अद्वैताचार्य के साथ बहुत लीला, वो एक लीला है, स्पेशल रस। दोनों बीच में लड़ाई होता है, बात करेगा, उनके ऊपर गुस्सा हो जाएगा। सो ऐसे भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्मारा में लास्ट में ये बता के लीला बहुत है, परंतु मैं आपको कुछ कैसे अवतरित हुआ, उसकी कारण क्या है, वो कैसे चैतन्य महाप्रभु को ये भौतिक संसार में लेके आया, इसके बारे में आपको बताया है। सो श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर ने क्या बता रहा है, तो हम अद्वैता आचार्य को कैसे असली रूप से आराधन करना, कैसे आराधन करना है तो भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती महाराज बता रहे। क्या बता रहे? हम जो भी देखें भौतिक संसार में, सब ये भौतिक संसार में जो भी एक्सपेंशन है, वस्तु के रूप में हो, कुछ भी हो, इट इज सेड whatever we see, the ingredients in this material world, they are all expansions of Advaitacharya. अद्वैताचार्य की एक्सपेंशन है सब कुछ, क्यों तो महाविष्णु से ही सब कुछ आया ना. So whatever we see in this material world, so we should see it as an ingredient of Advaitacharya. वो खाली मैटर नहीं है, मैटर है तो जड़ वस्तु नहीं. कुछ भी हो हमारा जीवन में, कुछ भी अनुकूल परिस्थिति आने दो, प्रतिकूल परिस्थिति आने दो, कुछ भी आने तो भी हम ये अद्वैताचार्य के रूप में देखने का हमारा दृष्टि को बढ़ाना है. सो हम एक उदाहरण देंगे. श्रीपाद इंद्रिय प्रभु ये उदाहरण देता है. आप कुत्ते के सामने एक हड्डी डाल दिया, एक मनुष्य, एक व्यक्ति जाके कुत्ते के सामने हड्डी डाल दिया. वो कुत्ते हड्डी को देखता है लाइक तो मनुष्य को देखता है. किसको देखता है? हड्डी को देखता है. परंतु शेर है, क्या है? शेर. शेर के सामने आप हड्डी डालो, हड्डी डालने तो वो शेर हड्डी को देखेगा, जो उधर लगाया उनको देखेगा. किसको देखेगा? मनुष्य को देखेगा. ये है सुनक की चेतना है, एक है शेर की चेतना है. सुनक की चेतना जो होता है, जो किसको चेतना एकदम अदम है, उनका जीवन में कुछ भी आने तो वो हड्डी को देखता है, वो व्यक्ति को नहीं देखेगा. हड्डी को देख के ये आदमी मेरे को ऐसा कर दिया, ये ऐसा कर दिया, मेरे को इनकी वजह से मेरे को ये परिस्थिति आ गया, मेरे को धोखा दिया, मेरे को अन्याय किया, ये पूरा हम वो व्यक्ति के ऊपर, हम वो परिस्थिति को देख के उसकी कारण को, वो व्यक्ति को हम क्या करते हैं? पकड़ लेते हैं. इसका पीछे कारण कौन है वो देखता नहीं है. परंतु शेर कौन है? नृसिंहदेव. वो शेर के सामने हड्डी डालने तो वो हड्डी किसको देखेगा? शेर किसको देखेगा? हड्डी को देखेगा, व्यक्ति को देखेगा? व्यक्ति को देखेगा. सो ऐसी हम भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर ने हमको ये शिक्षा दे रहा है. हम अद्वैता आचार्य को आराधन करना है तो एक लंबा, क्या कहेंगे, दाढ़ी, हिंदी में क्या बोलेंगे, एक लंबा दाढ़ी डाल के एक आदमी को पूजा कर रहा है, वो ठीक है, अच्छा है. परंतु इसकी अंतरार्थ ये है, हमारी जीवन में कुछ भी परिस्थिति आया है तो वो परिस्थिति को कैसे शेर वो हड्डी को नहीं देखता है, पीछे व्यक्ति को देखता है. ऐसा हमारा जीवन में कुछ भी परिस्थिति आने तो, क्यों तो वॉट एवर इंग्रेडिएंट इज देयर इन दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड, it is all manifestation of Advaita Acharya. So we should see everything in terms of Advaita Acharya. So this is the vision we should develop on the auspicious day of Advaita Acharya, so that anything happens in our life, we should see the karan, mool karan, not the immediate cause. We should see the remote cause. इमीडिएट कॉज, रिमोट कॉज. रिमोट कॉज है तो पीछे है, उसको पर्दा के पीछे है, वो कौन है वो देखना. सो दिस इज द वे वी कैन रियली वर्शिप अद्वैताचार्य. सो ओनली श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर says, he says in very wonderful way, श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर, his last before leaving his body, he gave some, just like Prabhupada, quotes by His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, in that he has told 10 quotes, but in that one quote is, let me not desire anything but the highest good for my worst enemies. Because he has that vision. श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर को वो विजन है. वो क्या बोल रहा है? Let me not desire anything but the highest good for my worst enemies. मेरा वर्स्ट एनिमी है, उसके लिए हम क्या क्या मांगना है, क्या अपेक्षा करना है? द हाईएस्ट बेस्ट क्या है उनकी वो होना है. वो ये दृष्टि कब आएगा एक व्यक्ति को? जब श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती महाराज बता रहे कैसे अद्वैताचार्य को हम आराधन करना है. तो when you see each and everything as an ingredient of Advaitacharya, then only you can have this vision. So this is the real way where we can get the mercy of Advaitacharya. So today is very, very auspicious day. So only Doya Koro Sitapati Advaita Gosai Tava Kripa Bhale Pai Chaitanya Nitai. So if you want to get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, so today is very, 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 very special day for the devotees. It is been said by Sanatana Goswami in that book, I don't remember the book. He says, today is Advaita Saptami. He says, generally we say Sri Ramachandra as Rama Navami, Varaha Dvadashi, Vamana Dvadashi, Krishna Ashtami, Nrishinga Chaturdashi. Like that we say different ways, no? So they are all auspicious day. But he says, Sanatana Goswami's, I don't remember that book. This class I prepared based on His Grace Amarendra Prabhu's talk on glories of Advaitacharya. So I made that notes from him only. So all glories goes to him only. So whatever I have spoken, it is from him. So he says that he mentioned that book. I didn't write that book. He says, Sanatana Goswami says that this Advaita Saptami is so auspicious. All the auspicious days of all avatars plus Mahashivaratri put together is Advaita Saptami. So generally we say Krishnashtami is very auspicious. He says all the auspicious incarnations, the tithis of all the avatars plus Mahashivaratri put together in one day is this Advaita Saptami. It's a very, very auspicious day. So it's a jumbo pack. It's a jumbo mercy. It's a bonus mercy. So today what we have to do is, we have to hear the glories of Advaitacharya, his pastimes. If you see in Chaitanya Charitamrita in the 6th chapter, Srila Prabhupada's is this Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila. 6th chapter is fully the glories of Sri Advaitacharya. 6th chapter. So today we should spend our time in studying the 6th chapter of Advaitacharya. What is Advaitacharya? Everything. So then chant more, hear more, do seva more, preach about Advaitacharya. So that way we can descend just like Advaitacharya's kripa. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, they have descended in Navadvip Dham. Is it not? By the, by the strong hunkara of Advaitacharya. So like that today if we pray to Advaitacharya, let Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu manifest in our heart. They will manifest in our heart. Madhavatiti Bhakti Janani. Today is a very, very auspicious day. So it is very, very important. Today we meditate. So and also we are supposed to fast till noon. So we have very auspicious days. So make use of this opportunity. Chant, hear, read, preach. So that way let us meditate on Advaitacharya and always be in the consciousness of Advaitacharya and beg for his mercy, and we can make our life perfect, and at the same time we can give this mercy to others. So it is been said last, final one point I will tell you. Advaitacharya, from where he got this mood of compassion, he wanted to, before that he was doing bhakti, but he didn't have the desire to strongly make Mahaprabhu to descend, Lord to descend. So it is been said, he met first time the Vidyapati, Vachaspati. Vidyapati is a devotee who used to make poems. He is a kavi. He used to make different poems in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Gambhira. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would be very happy with him. So that Vidyapati, Advaitacharya met this Vidyapati in Mithila. Mithila is Sita's birthplace. Janakpuri, Mithila. So there this Vidyapati was crying like anything. So what he was crying is, this material world is like a desert, hot desert, and there is not even a drop of water, and people are simply, they are all struggling and they are being burnt in this fire of material existence, and he was crying. So he saw, for the first time he saw in Vidyapati the mercy towards the conditioned souls. Then he came to Shantipur. Then he got initiated by Madhavendra Puri. So Madhavendra Puri, when he got the touch, then his full compassion, which was already his being a Shiva Amshi, it has become fully manifest. Then he started doing worship of Saligram Shila, and the Lord has manifested. So it's very, very special day for us. It is. So I will also pray. You also pray for me. We will all pray together. So we have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu here. So we can somehow make our life successful by holding on to their lotus feet. So if we want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, we have to beg the mercy of Advaitacharya. Then only it is possible. So thank you all very much. Shri Advaitacharya ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.